answer. The long answer is we are really chilly for now, but a big shift in the weather pattern arrives next week. We did manage to pop up to 41 degrees at Bush despite the cloud cover, but the feeling is still in the 30s. Feels like 35 degrees right now at Bush. How does it feel in your neighborhood? Well, if you live in Tomball, it feels like 36, 34 in Liberty. The feeling in Huntsville is freezing. Below freezing is what it feels like in Livingston. Galveston also at 32 degrees. Actual temperatures tonight are not going to dip down to the freezing marker finally, at least for most of us. 36 in Montrose tomorrow morning. Gulf Crest 37. That's still pretty cold, and you might even have a drizzle when you wake up tomorrow morning. 35 for Aldine and Tomball 34. The one or two spots that could get to the 30-degree marker, 32, is going to be for our far northern and western cities and counties, but then high temperatures will manage to make it into the low 40s again for tomorrow with some showers moving in. Notice those showers stick around for our Sunday plans. By the afternoon, though, I've got a better forecast for you. Details on that coming right up.
Can't wait to hear about it, Kim. Thank you. Excitement.
Yeah, all right, Kim, let's get some numbers here. How cold is it going to get?
Okay, as a wonderful time this weekend. Definitely dress in layers and then make sure that your last layer is one that protects against the rain. So rain jacket, an umbrella, a poncho, whatever you can find, because there's a decent chance you're going to get a downpour both Saturday and Sunday. Notice temperatures are going to be right around 50 degrees Saturday, 56 on Sunday for Galveston. And it's because I'm tracking a coastal low. So the origin of the moisture is right along the coastline. Starting off on Saturday morning, really light scattered drizzle showers out there. Notice because it's cold enough, maybe you get an isolated sleep pellet in Brenham or down to Columbus. By the afternoon, temperatures are warm enough where we are all just seeing a cold rain. We'll max out at around 42, maybe 43 degrees for your Saturday. And notice a lot of that moisture again coming down 288, coming down the Gulf Freeway near Brazoria and Galveston counties. We take a little bit of a break for your Saturday night, but during the overnight, more rain showers coming down. So you're waking up to slick roads in Houston as you're trying to trek down towards Galveston. By the late morning, that's when rain really starts to ramp up. We could see a couple of heavier downpours until about lunchtime, and then things start to dry up. So your evening plans in Galveston on Sunday look really good. Rain totals on Saturday will be on the lighter side, about half an inch of rain area wide, and then isolated heavier totals along the coastline, 1 to 2 inches, but that is manageable rain, so no excessive rain outlooks that would threaten for flooding or anything like that. And after Sunday, look at that, we dry week and we warm up into this work week too. Very chilly this weekend. 40s and 50s, that's well below average for where we should be for this time of year. We should be climbing up close to 70 degrees. That's where we're going to be on Monday. We'll be closer to 80 degrees by Wednesday thanks to a ridge of high pressure. A big change from what we experienced today all across the Lone Star State. Look at these cold temperatures, either low 40s or 30s from Amarillo down to Brownsville. Right now, Bush is sitting at 41 degrees. It's actually colder than where we were yesterday because of the cloud cover, and we still have that north breeze, so it makes it feel even colder outside. 41 actually feels like 35 right now. So if you do have plans this evening, once the sun goes down, it is going to get chillier. Sunset time for tonight is 6:15. So let's track those temperatures tonight. By 8 o'clock, we're out of that 40-degree marker. We're dipping down into the upper 30s, 37 degrees by 11 o'clock, and your morning low tomorrow dips down 1 more degree to 36. A 10-degree jump for your afternoon high, another 10 degrees added on for Sunday, more than that as we head into the work week. So you get the picture.
We can wear our shorts and t-shirts again.
Ooh, if you want shorts and t-shirts, you're going to have to wait. But if you want to give your heater a little bit of a break, some brave folks might do that on Sunday as we return back to the 50s. I'm a big baby with the colds, so I'm going to wait until Monday when we hit 70 degrees. That's right around average for where we should be for this time of year. And then notice we don't stop there. We get closer to 80 degrees next Wednesday. I'm thinking warm thoughts, holding on to that hope. Right now, Galveston looks chilly. Plenty of cloud cover along Pleasure Pier, sitting at 40 degrees right now. Are you headed down to the island for the first day of Mardi Gras? Bundle up, because that breeze still coming in out of the north-northeast at 15 miles an hour. It's actually making it feel like it's freezing out there. 32 degrees. At least there's no rain. That holds off until tomorrow. We start off with some light scattered showers for your Saturday. Ramps up in the afternoon. That's a snapshot at 1 o'clock in Galveston, so keep that in mind. Keep the umbrellas handy and perhaps wait until the evening because it looks a little bit better for Galveston tomorrow night. And once again, showers early for Sunday, then they start start to lighten up by the afternoon. I'll have more details on that big warm up for next week in the 7-day forecast.
All right, Kim, we'll see you soon.
That's going to come in for the following weekend. But don't worry, that's not going to cool us off too much. I think it'll take us into the 60s. That's it. Very, very manageable, especially considering we are at 40 degrees right now in Galveston, and it actually feels colder than that. It feels like it's freezing there. Here's a shot of the Gulf Freeway looking back at downtown. The cloud cover kept us very chilly today. We managed to get up into the low 40s, but once the sun goes down, sunset is just at around 6:15. We are going to see another cold evening. And the wind's going to factor into that as well. Notice it's not that breezy outside. Sustained wind is around 8 miles an hour. Gusts right around the same parameters, enough to make it feel colder. Saturday morning, the air temperature gets down to 36 degrees, but the feeling on your skin gets down to 26. So that's a 10-degree temperature difference because of that even small wind chill. Overnight actual temperatures in your neighborhood look like this. 37 for Gulf Crest and Allendale. Waking up in Dyersdale, it is 37 degrees. How about if you live in Tomball? 34 waking up tomorrow, 35 in Cypress. We are going to see clouds building in, and you might even catch a little drizzle as you're headed out the door on your morning walk. A little colder for Huntsville, getting down to 32. Your high temperature on Saturday, 43 degrees with some showers. Those rain showers linger into your Sunday, but only for the start of Sunday. By the afternoon, things look a lot better. So keep that in mind if you're going to Galveston for the first weekend of Mardi Gras. You're going to want to not only bundle up because of the cold temperatures, but have a little layer to protect you from the rain too. 50 degrees is your high in Galveston Saturday, 56 on your Sunday. Okay, let's talk rain. I'm going to walk you through Future Track. Here's what I'm talking about for early Saturday. Very light showers. Notice there's even a little pink in Huntsville. I showed you it could get down to 32 degrees tomorrow. So maybe an isolated sleet pellet bounces off your front porch. By the afternoon, we are warm enough to just see cold rain everywhere in Sugarland down to Galveston. A couple of stronger downpours, lightens up for the evening, and then revamps for your Sunday morning. So that's a snapshot at 7:30. Heavy downpours. Notice the majority of the activity is along the I-10 corridor and towards the coast. This is because it's a coastal low that's bringing in the shower activity. So you are going to get hit with some rain in Galveston all the way through the noon hour on Sunday. After that, things look better. And I mean it. Much better on Monday, 70 degrees.
Castro in for David Paul. Explain. Soggy. What do you mean by soggy?
Oh man, enough with how cold it is. Now we're going to add rain to it. That's what I mean by soggy. I'm tracking showers both Saturday and Sunday. Saturday is going to be colder. We start off at 36 degrees. We only warm up to 43. Sunday, early morning storms. They'll be louder, but luckily by the afternoon we'll start to dry up, and that actually allows our high temperature to get up to 56 degrees. Let me walk you through Future Track. No rain this evening, just cloud cover. Rain showers start off light for your Saturday morning plans. Notice a couple of stronger storms near the coastline. This is a coastal low, so keep that in mind if you're going to the island for the first weekend of Mardi Gras. By the evening, things quiet down and then ramp right back up for early Sunday morning. Through the noon hour, I'll be tracking some showers and storms, so we could see a little bit of lightning out there. After 12 o'clock, though, notice showers start to wind down, and the forecast from here on out looks a lot better, a lot warmer. Your 7 days straight ahead.
We'll see in a bit who have plans, so we're hoping to avoid a washout this weekend, Kim Castro.
Oh, I don't think it's going to be a complete have to go between downpours the entire weekend. Well, until Sunday evening, then you're completely in the clear. But here's a snapshot for Saturday and Sunday, both with a 60% chance to see showers and storms. And notice there's a big bullseye along the I-10 corridor and closer to the coastline. That's because this is a coastal low, so the moisture is going to favor Galveston Island. No rain to track, though, for the incoming. Start with that Mardi Gras and Galveston forecast. First weekend of that, it is going to be spectacular. It is going to be chilly, too, though. 50 degrees will be our high temperature on Saturday, so think layers and think a nice umbrella. Sunday, rain and storm chances for the morning, so then I'm dropping off the storm chance for the afternoon. I think you'll be able to run about a little bit more carefree. The high makes it up to 56 degrees. In terms of which day we'll look to see the most accumulation, it's going to be Sunday. Check out Saturday, about half an inch of rain or less across the area. On Sunday, I hike up those rain chances for especially the coastal communities. So Chambers County, Galveston, Brazoria, and Matagorda, 1 to 2 inches of rain expected. And that's because we still have this dip in the jet stream. We're still ushering in all the cool air and again that coastal low, so making for a little bit of a dreary weekend. We changed it up though for next week. A ridge of high pressure built in, and along with that will come quite a bit of warmth. This lasts us all the way through Friday. Notice there's a pocket of cooler air that moves in for next weekend, but that should only bring us down into the 60s. That is very manageable. We're now looking at an above average stretch, not just for the end of February, but through March, which is going to be rodeo season. So hopefully that could give you a little hint or a heads up as to how to dress. Today it was really chilly. I've just been rinsing and repeating, wearing my biggest coat that I have in my closet because it just stays cold all day. We did not get down to the freezing mark at Bush Intercontinental Airport, and we're not going to get down to freezing again tomorrow. But with the wind, it might as well feel like freezing. 36 is the actual air temperature, but it feels like 26 if you're up bright and early at around 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Elsewhere, air temperature of 35 in Woodgate, shave off about 10 degrees for what it actually feels like on your skin, so 25. Tomball is going to be at 34, feeling like 24, and Huntsville will be chilly right at that freezing marker. We pop up to highs in the low to mid 40s tomorrow and then progressively start to warm. Tacking on another 10 degrees for your Sunday, and look at the sunshine that I'm watching for next week. Guys, that looks a lot better to me. How about you?
Looking forward to it. Thank you, Kim. Coming up.
Hibernation.
That was my first thought. I was like, this is good sleeping weather for Len.
That was too easy. Hey, that's a wrap for us at 5. Castro, you are on duty.
We did that at the same time. I've been searching for it all ended. Definitely finding the chill though, as I have all week. 40 degrees right now, the exact same time as we were yesterday. We had that temperature. Notice the wind is still around. It's at 8 miles an hour, so it feels even colder. It feels like 34 degrees. Luckily right now we're just tracking clouds because eventually we are going to be watching for some rain showers. That chance starts to go up during the overnight hours, and as you're waking up tomorrow morning, raindrops are going to be right on your doorstep. The chance spikes in the morning hours. It's going to be light rain showers though for the start of our Saturday. Eventually we'll see a couple of storms closer to Galveston. I know it's Mardi Gras weekend, so remember you're going to need an umbrella. As you're traveling down the Gulf Freeway, you might be slowed down in the afternoon. Things are good for the evening and then ramp up again for your Sunday morning. So when does the rain wrap up? When do we get rid of the cold? I'll have those answers for you in the 7-day forecast.
I was looking forward to learning more. In another show at another place.
Show me something, mister. What's the low tonight, by the way?
Ooh, 36.
See?
Bone chill.
And you know,
That's
Matt
too
is a native Houstonian, and you can tell. I was literally like, he's frozen. He is frozen. It is that cold because the closer you get to the water, Kim, sometimes
it's the wet air.
Oh my gosh.
I know. It's unpleasant all around. Than where we've been the last couple of days, but it's that 60% chance for showers both Saturday and Sunday. It's going to make it feel really cold out there. Hey, Sunday, at least that high makes it up to 56 degrees. Rainfall on Saturday will be on the lighter side for the most part. A couple of heavier downpours right along Galveston. Unfortunately, it's a coastal low that's moving into the area. On Sunday, a couple of inches is what we could wind up with from League City down to Pleasure Pier, even the Boulevard Peninsula. So you want to keep your umbrella handy. But all in all, no warnings with this rain. Notice for our neighbors, there is a warning for a winter weather potential. Freezing drizzle is going to be possible Saturday morning from Austin to San Antonio, and that's because you asked our morning low, Len. Yeah, we're going to be dipping down into the mid 30s, but Austin is going to be dipping down right along that freezing marker. So they'll be hovering between 32 to 33 degrees, which is cold enough to support a freezing drizzle or a freezing rain. Look at Future Track. It does have some bright pink spots for the I-35 corridor, even wanting to push as far east as Brenham. I think that likelihood is pretty small. Notice we'll wake up with a few raindrops on our windshields and then tracking some heavier downpours, more like blinding rain, by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, traveling down the Gulf Freeway and through Pleasure Pier, through Galveston Island. By tomorrow night, showers start to lighten up momentarily, though, because Sunday morning, again, another round of storms, and this one potentially a little bit stronger and pushing all the way up into the Loop and the Beltway. So Sunday morning is going to be a slow commute. By your brunch plans, things look a lot better. The rain is pushing towards Louisiana. Hey, if you do plan to travel to the Hill Country or to Dallas, it's just going to be the morning that's going to be a little bit concerning for that freezing drizzle potential, but by the afternoon, it's just rain. And notice how those temperatures warm up. San Antonio could see the freezing drizzle, but if you're traveling to Dallas, there's no rain there, or in Lubbock, that's a coastal low, so it's just impacting South, Central, and Southeast Texas. That warm up is going to come to Houston as well. So we'll track temperatures that are below average for this weekend, but into next week, a nice jump, nice warming trend. Good to know that temperatures are going to be warming and we'll finally see the return of sunshine. We didn't see the sun today. We were completely clouded over, very cold, 40 degrees at Bush Airport. Actually feels like 34 because we had that little bit of a wind chill still, so keep that in mind. While temperatures are going to drop into the upper 30s for plans this evening, it's going to feel closer to 30 degrees. Overnight temperatures 36 in the Heights, 35 for Copperfield. We'll wake up to 34 in Tomball and 33 in Conroe. I talked about that afternoon chill that next week when we're talking about the 70s back here in Houston.
My goodness, every few days is a new season. Thank you.
It's the first weekend of Mardi Gras in Galveston, and I am tracking cold rain. I'll show you when you can dodge some of those downpours to get in on the. This is something you won't do often, guys. I'm looking forward for the weekend to pass and for us to get to Monday. That's when we will see the return of sunshine and that high temperature that pushes closer to where we should be for this time of year. Saturday and Sunday will be in the 40s and 50s for high temperatures. And yes, with those rain showers, but we're going to start off very chilly, not freezing technically, but close enough to it. Mid 30s area wide, 35 in Aldine, 36 in the Heights. If you live in Gulf Crest, your morning low is 37. It's going to feel a little colder with the breeze. You know what else will make it feel colder? This rain. I'm tracking light showers for the start of your weekend, ramping up by 2 o'clock Saturday afternoon. A little break for the evening, and we're right back at it Sunday morning with some heavier downpours. When will this pass? Will you get a break in the shower activity to enjoy your weekend? I'll time out the rest of the rain for you, and I see you in the 7-day forecast.
All right, look forward to it. Thank you.
Cold, the rain, the wet stuff. Let's get it all out of the way.
Clear it out.
Ahead of the start of the rodeo season festivities.
And don't forget the cook-off is next week, which we will be going to.
Always.
And it's going to be a party.
You guys are my friends, so you've spoken.
Oh, wow.
And I'm going to deliver.
Okay.
We're going to get rid of all the bad weather right now, okay? I should say sunshine takes control and those temperatures will be in the 70s. Perfect for cook-off, the start of rodeo season. It's going to be great. Yes, this weekend in Mardi Gras, though, you do have to brace for the cold and wear a rain jacket starting tomorrow. 60% chance for some showers. The high temperature makes it up to 50 degrees in Galveston, 56 on Sunday. Still tracking some storms there. Here's a live look at the seawall. Pleasure Pier is shivering. 41 degrees, actually feels like 33. No rain showers there just yet, but they will start to kick in during the overnight hours. By 4 a.m., that's when the showers start to get going along the coastline. Saturday morning's low temperature is going to be 36 degrees. With the breeze, it's going to feel like 26, and then tack on the rain showers, it's going to feel even colder than that. Check out radar. I'm already starting to see some slinging moisture to our northern and western cities and counties. Check it out, a light shower just south of Magnolia along Hempstead going down towards Cypress, the Katy Freeway, just a light little sprinkle. That's going to start to pick up the pace tomorrow morning, and especially during the afternoon. I think the rain peaks at 2 o'clock on your Saturday. But that's it. We just have to worry about rain showers, unlike our friends in Austin and San Antonio that might see some of that precipitation come down by way of freezing drizzle, because their temperatures are going to be even colder. So there you have it, a little bit of pink for them. For us, though, it's just going to be this cold, wet rain, especially south of the I-10 corridor. I'm thinking it's light showers for your Saturday. Once the clock strikes midnight, though, those rainfall totals are going to start to go up. So 1 to 2 inches of rain from League City down to Galveston. This also includes Brazoria and Matagorda in case you're planning to spend the weekend there. Rain potential goes away after the weekend. Not tracking any showers. I am shift in the jet stream. We had a dip down all this week, dragging on all that cold air from the north. Now we're switching gears and we've got ridging taking its place. That rolls in on Monday and stays with us throughout the extent of the work week. There's a little cold pull in here, but I think that's just going to nudge our temperatures down a few degrees. It's not going to be that big blast of Arctic air from up north, which we experienced this week. Okay, here's a recap of the 7-day forecast. A good chance for you to see some cold rain both Saturday and Sunday. The good news with Sunday's rain is it wraps up right around lunchtime. So if you did want to head down to Galveston, say at around 1 o'clock, I think you'll have a nice time enjoying the drying weather, and then eventually the clouds clear. For your Monday, I'm tracking a high temperature of 70 degrees. No rain to watch for us for this coming work week, guys.
Loving next week's forecast. Thank you, Kim.
After this very wet weekend, guys, we're going to warm up next week into the 70s. So that's good. Thank you. Thank you. I'll take credit.
Applause.
Now we're clapping.
Well done.
We made it to the weekend. We hope you have a great one.
Let's get it started with this moment of zen. A spectacular winter view of Lake Michigan this week. Enjoy now and good night.